स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you as you're watching the Cricket Next YouTube channel. We are here for the match 28th of IPL 2024. This match is being played between KKR and LSG, that is the Kolkata Knight Riders versus the Lucknow Super Giants. एक common factor है दोनों में and that is गौतम गंभीर, क्योंकि गौतम गंभीर LSG से हटके इस साल KKR में गए हैं, तो मे भी कुछ अंदर की बातें गौतम गंभीर को पता होंगी. This is something we'll have to wait and see. But to talk more about the match, I have with me Jamie Alter and Taus Rizvi. Hi Jamie, hi Taus. Jamie, how do you see this matchup here between KKR, LSG? And if we talk about the points table, KKR number 2, LSG number 4, they are not that far. They have been equally good, so to say. KKR a tad bit better क्योंकि LSG 2 मैच हार चुकी है, KKR एक ही मैच हारी है. But how do you see this matchup between both the teams?
यार it's fun obviously like you mentioned जब टॉप 4 की कोई भी टीम मिलते हैं तो बहुत मजा आता है. But it's going to be a battle of spin, right? ये मैच अगर लखनऊ में होता फिर I would have said बस this could be the match of the weekend because you know वरुण चक्रवर्ती, सुनील नारायण, सुयाश अब तक दिखा नहीं एक मैच को छोड़ के, but he's an option. And then you have Bishnoi, Krunal Pandya and others. So still Eden Garden is, I wouldn't say it's entirely spin friendly, but it can help spinners when you want some nice good boundaries on the square side. It should be fun because we've seen what a revelation Sunil Narayan has been as an opener. I still think a law of averages will catch up, but thoda inka form jayega, you know. But it's going to be quite a match. I don't think it's going to be a massively high scoring match. So I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and we have the update that is Kolkata Knight Riders have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. They are backing themselves to chase. Taus, how do you see this decision? Eden Gardens में Kolkata backing themselves to chase down the target set up by the Lucknow Super Giants.
Big decision यार. KKR मतलब playing on their home ground Eden Gardens पे, मतलब कुछ तो होगा, कुछ डिसाइड किया उन्होंने कि यार चीज इजी होगा, बल्लेबाजी सेकंड करना, बैटिंग करना सेकंड करना विल बी कंपैरेटिवली इजियर रादर देन बैटिंग फर्स्ट. या तो फिर उनको उनकी बल्लेबाजी पे भरोसा नहीं है, या तो उनको केएल राहुल के टीम पे पूरा भरोसा है कि वो ज्यादा स्कोर नहीं करेगा और डिफेंडेबल स्कोर रहेगा, इजीली चेस कर डालेंगे. बट देन आई थिंक ईडन गार्डन्स हैव हैड अ हिस्ट्री, मिक्स हिस्ट्री. बैटिंग भी होती है वहां पर, स्लो टर्नर भी होता है, कभी अच्छा विकेट भी होता है, बाउंस वहां पर मिलता है. तो आज यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं, इनके पास अटैक जो है वो मोस्टली डोमिनेंट है. सुनील नारायण एंड इनके जो की बॉलर्स हैं वरुण चक्रवर्ती, तो उसके ऊपर बेसिस पे रहेगा मोस्टली. तो आई बिलीव इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ स्लोअर ट्रैक वेयर दे आर गोइंग टू ट्राई टू रिस्ट्रिक्ट देम एज मच ऑन अ लो स्कोर, मे बी लाइक 160 170s में, व्हिच कुड बी चेजेबल. क्योंकि देखिए अगर बड़ा स्कोर हो गया 180 190 क्रॉस कर लिए, तो अगर क्योंकि उनके पास भी डिसेंट बॉलिंग है, डिसेंट टर्नर्स हैं, तो मुश्किल भी हो सकती है, क्योंकि जितना स्लो विकेट रहेगा उतना ही डिफिकल्ट होता है स्कोर करना. एंड दैट्स अ वेरी बिग ग्राउंड कंपेयर टू अदर. आई मीन द ओनली कंपटीशन है नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम. वाइल वानखेड़े कनव आपने, मैंने, जिमी भाई ने, सबने देखा है कितना छोटा है. तो इट्स इजियर टू बैट हियर कंपेयर टू बैट ऑन अ बिगर ग्राउंड्स. क्लियर करना हिट्स, तो वो हिसाब से तो थोड़ा ये रहेगा. बट देन ओवरऑल आई बिलीव इट्स अ स्ट्रैटेजिक डिसीजन. इनको पता है क्या होने वाला है. शुरुआत में जो कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी हुई थी कि भाई उनको उनके क्यूरेटर्स मान रहे नहीं थे, यार बैटिंग विकेट होगी शुरुआत में 200, मगर शायद अब मान लेंगे, इसलिए उनको हिसाब से जा रहे हैं कि भाई we will choose to bat first because we know the condition and the wickets are going to be slower, friendlier for our bowlers right now.
Jamie, how do you see this lineup? KKR's lineup, Sunil Narayan at the top, which me and Taus were talking yesterday. Rajasthan tried it with Kotiyan. लग रहा है कल जिस तरीके से उन्होंने जॉस बटलर की जगह कोटियान को भेज दिया अलग उम्मीद में. किसी ने कमेंट भी किया था, आई थिंक श्रेयांश उनका नाम था, उन्होंने कहा था कि मे बी दे आर ट्राइंग द सुनील नारायण अप्रोच, बट Sunil Nayan approach is working for KKR and the rest of the team. What do you have to say about KKR's playing 11?
वही है, fantastic. I would still say if you get a chance, अगर शुरुआत अच्छी रही जैसे कि सॉल्ट और नारायण ने 2-3 मैच में दी है. I would want to see Raghuvanshi and Russell go up. It's okay if Shreyas Iyer doesn't bat or he doesn't get to face more than 9-10 balls, क्योंकि अगर प्लेटफॉर्म मिला ना, ये टीम, I know I said it won't be a high scoring match, लेकिन अगर ऐसा हो गया कि you get 80-85 in the power play and then a wicket falls, I would say Venkatesh, Shreyas, Ramandeep, sorry guys, we have another start. Let's try and maximize, because there's no bigger feeling than getting 210, 212, 15 on the board. लेकिन अगर वहां पहुंचना है, and they did this. I think there was one match where Raghuvanshi ने 3 पे आके 50 मारा and they sent in Russell. I don't know who it was against, but बंदे ने 40-40 मारे. अगर वही situation है, I would say, you know what? Be flexible and send up Andre Russell. Then, like we've been discussing, then the KKR fans could be in for a really, really fun innings.
Yeah,
यार
and I mean,
एक मुझे सवाल रहता है जेमी भाई एंड कनव आपसे भी यार. यार आंद्रे रसल को ये इतना मिनिमम यूज क्यों करते हैं? व्हाई डोंट दे जूस हिम आउट लाइक व्हेनेवर देयर इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू
Yeah.
स्कोर, यू नो ही इज द ओनली वन हु कैन विन यू मैचेस फ्रॉम नोवेयर. लास्ट मैच में भी कुछ इतना ही लोअर प्रमोशन लोअर ऑर्डर में डाल दिया आपने कि यार सारे बैट्समैन चले गए. पिछले साल भी उन्होंने ऐसे यूज किया था. कि इज श्रेयस अय्यर कंफ्यूज कि हाउ टू यूज रसेल, और इज इट द स्ट्रेटेजी कि यार जितना खींच सके नीचे तक खींच सके, एंड देन लास्ट में जब वो मार्जिन ऑफ ये रहेगा कि भाई हमको इतना क्लोज गेम है यार, 12 बॉल में 40-50 चाहिए, तभी हम एंड्रे रसेल को लेके आएंगे. नहीं तो रिस्क है कि अगर थोड़ा ऊपर करके विकेट चली गई उनकी तो नीचे करने वाला कोई नहीं. इज दैट वन ऑफ द फैक्टर्स? आई फील दैट कुड बी वन ऑफ द रीजंस, अदरवाइज कुछ वो नहीं है मुझे लगता है.
नहीं है. I tell you what, it's not just Shreyas Iyer. बहुत you know, Dinesh Karthik, DK before also. On that rare day when they lose 5 wickets inside the first 10 overs, you would assume कि Russell आएगा. लेकिन they, I think, जितना भी देखा है, and even back in the Gautam Gambhir days, they just want him facing 15-20 balls, और ये hope करते कि उस 15-20 में वो आपको 35-40 देंगे. I would say, look, he's a world beater. He's done this so many times. Even if you are 4-5 down in 8-9 overs, send him, right? Russell is not going to face 20 balls and try and save himself. If it works off, like you said, the chances of getting a bigger total are on his shoulders and nobody else. But I think a pattern अगर हम देखें 6-7 सीजन से, अगर जल्दी विकेट गिरते हैं, रसल को फिर भी रखो. And I don't think, मुझे याद नहीं है सारे स्कोर कार्ड्स, but I don't think it will work. There's no point sending a Ramandeep, or back in time Shardul Thakur went a couple times higher. It doesn't make sense. If you in 2024, let's say this, in 2024, if you're still depending on him to win you matches, you may as well be sending him up the order.
Yeah, no, fair enough. The dependency on Russell, and you, वो एक वो लालच भी होता है कि the kind of form Russell is in and the way he bats, you can send him up the order. अगर पहले बैटिंग कर रहे हैं तो he can play a longer innings. अगर chase कर रहे हैं तो he can chase it down easily, which can be a great, as we say, option for KKR if they want to use it. But here we are talking about KKR chasing today, and in order for them to chase, LSG will have to put on a great score. Now, Taus bhai, LSG is 11. What do you think about first part, obviously, what do you think about their 11? Second, do you think they have the firepower in them to post a big total around 190-200?
190-200 का तो उन्होंने पिछले few मैचेस में तो बताया नहीं. पोटेंशियल तो जबरदस्त है. I mean, they have some good batsmen here, but they haven't delivered the way they should have been. Quinton de Kock, I mean, what a batsman यार. He's been there for a long time. मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए किया है. He knows. I mean, if he gets going in there, I mean, nobody can stop him. But इनका एक प्लेयर का फेज होता है यार. प्लेयर का फेज होता है यार. कभी इतना ड्रास्टिक फॉर्म रहता है, कभी प्लेन हो जाता है, कभी एकदम ही फ्लैट हो जाता है. So Quinton de Kock, I hope he returns to form. थोड़ा मजा आएगा देखने को. उनकी बैटिंग भी, like being a left-hander, Quinton de Kock, he's a beautiful. It's a joy to watch him. KL Rahul again. You have a good. So it's a good opening pair, I would say. I don't have much expectations from Huda. He's been ordinary. Ayush Badoni youngster है, but शुरुआत में first season अच्छा किए थे. Expectations are there from Marcus Stoinis भी has been disappointing, but last match कुछ करके आए, कुछ दिखाए हैं. So overall, it's a decent side. Nicholas Pooran, again, the guy who can do a Shimran Hetmeyer kind of a thing, like he did yesterday against Punjab. he hasn't shown that potential. He should continue. So on Krunal Pandya, again a big hitter, somebody who was more impactful when he was around in Mumbai Indians with the bat as well as with the ball. तो एक फैक्टर मिस हो रहा है, वो क्या मिस हो रहा है मुझे आज तक समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ये लोग डिलीवर क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे? इज इट द लीडरशिप ऑफ केएल राहुल, या लाइक दे हैवंट रियलाइज कि भाई उनको कहाँ से, उनका रोल्स क्या है बेसिकली टीम में, उनको क्या करना है. So that is something which is affecting. नहीं तो this is a good side, यार. Even if you look at the bowling, Krunal Pandya, Ravi Bishnoi, if they bowl on this wicket, if it's a turning track, it's a slow track, then they can be effective. Mohsin Khan, again, beautiful bowler, somebody who's returned. Marcus Stoinis can do wonders with his cutters, यार. तो it's a well balanced lineup. But वो well balanced lineup को combine करके, कोलैब करके, जेल करके वो डिलीवर करना एक साथ एज अ टीम, जो नहीं कर पा रहे लोग. कंसिस्टेंसी अगर दिखानी है तो यू हैव टू वर्क एज अ टीम. तो कोई करे तो अगर कोई करे तो दूसरा, अगर नहीं हो तो चल जाता, मगर एक दूसरे को साथ में पैरेलल लेके चलना है, बोलो तो या बैट्समैन हो, which is I'm not seeing. But then this team has definitely a good potential, and they can be put up a good contest here against KKR.
Yeah. Jamie, your thoughts on the LSG playing 11, and as Tausbhai perfectly explained about what are the issues with LSG and the kind of lineup that they have. What do you have to say about? They have been winning matches, results आ रहे हैं, 2 मैच हारे हैं, लेकिन they have been looking good in phases, but they have अमेजिंग होम एडवांटेज एज वी कॉल देम. वो जो पिचेस है ना उनकी 150-160 का टारगेट डिफेंड करना इजीली ऑन पिचेस लाइक ईडन गार्डन्स व्हाइल बैटिंग फर्स्ट. डू यू थिंक दे हैव द फायर पावर इन फॉर्म? ऑब्वियसली द नेम्स ऑन द लिस्ट आर ग्रेट, दे कैन स्कोर 250 अगर दिन पे चल गए वो अपने, बट द फॉर्म दे आर इन, डू यू थिंक दे कैन पोस्ट अ टोटल अराउंड 200?
I don't know, because KKR at home are also very, very good. You've got to get through. I mean, I know Mitchell Stark has been terrible, but you never know. Mitchell Stark has a day, and he sets you back. It's a perfect situation for Narayan and Chakravarti to come in. Point is, Narayan and Chakravarti is coming on to bowl when Samne wali team have not lost more than 1 wicket. Wo alag hai. Can you imagine on that Eden Gardens track with their home crowd, chanting their names? How lethal Sunil Narayan and Chakravarti could look if Mitchell Stark gives them 2-3 wickets. So De Kock has been their best batsman. KL Rahul, it's not a typical KL Rahul season because he's not in the top 3, but he's getting starts, not converting. I'll second Tausbhai. Deepak Hooda, बहुत season ho gaya ki he had that top level. Ayush Badoni, he got a 50, but very, very underwhelming. Marcus Stoinis, 150 to speak of. A very good 50 on that day, but again, Andre Russell, agar inke paas hai, to inke paas Nicholas Puran hai. Look, he was the leading run. I think he's still the leading run getter, maybe. Last match, he got a Jaffa from Kuldeep Yadav, but more often than not, Nicholas Puran is going to do something good. Na? Kahan aap isko number 5-6 pe khila rahe ho? Team pe bhejo. You have to maximize the. I know power play is obvious, but you need to maximize whatever hitters you have. Stoinis is a hitter, but in Australia, he's not a hitter in the IPL. He's never had that consistent, smashing form. I would bat Nicholas Puran. Like I mentioned a couple of shows ago, आपको ज़्यादा rigid नहीं होने का, आपको ज़्यादा experimental नहीं होने का, आपको थोड़ा flexible होने का है. And to my mind, despite that golden duck that Nicholas Puran got, he's your Hetmeyer, like Tausbhai said. He's your Russell. He's your Romario Shepherd. He's a typical West Indies guy. भाई ये 20 में 50 मार सकता है. क्या कर रहा है नंबर 6 पे? भेजो आज 3-4 पे. That's your best chance. You're not going to get to 200 with Deepak Hooda batting at 3, Ayush Badoni batting at, I think this is wrong, he'll probably bat at 5 or 6, but Marcus Stoinis will come at number 4. और इस अप्रोच से आप 200 तो नहीं पहुंच पाओगे. नहीं.
But do you back the decision of having Hooda over Patikal? 2 minutes. Do you back the decision of having Hooda over Patikal? मैं दोनों से पूछना चाहूंगा. First Jamie and then Taus. Will come to you with this answer and then you can continue whatever you were saying. Yeah, Jamie.
No, absolutely. Devdutt Patikal has been the disaster. I know he's not a high profile player. He's not a top India player. Stats wise, he's having the worst IPL. He's got 25 runs in 5 matches. Average is 9, right? ये वही बंदा है जिसने 4 साल पहले 471 runs मारे थे to become the emerging player. I know his numbers: 471, 411, 360 and 260. और अब 25. उसका तो बैकअप हो चुका है. So I'm all for Deepak Huda. He's not gonna change the problem, but you can't be
Yeah.
having someone who's averaging 5 after 5 matches. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Taus.
नहीं आई अग्री विद जिमी भाई लाइक टू लेस रन्स मैन फ्रेंचाइज क्रिकेट में स्पेशली जब आप खेलते हैं और खास करके यार जब T20 क्रिकेट खेलते हैं इट मैटर्स अ लॉट यार. आपको इंडिया में एटलीस्ट चांस मिल जाएगा 50 ओवर्स में कि यार ये बंदे पोटेंशियल है लॉन्गर रन के लिए, मगर यहाँ पर ये when it comes to this kind of cricket where I mean there is a lot of pressure, there is a lot of money, there are expectations, and the winning is the only way performances is the only way you can retain your place in the side. 5 matches is too long enough. So Deepak Huda should, I mean, he has passed his prime. Deepak has passed his prime. He would have been like पहले एक जो Deepak Huda थे, जो somebody who could have, who was a stronger, somebody who could hit at will, hit long sixes, shots at will. आज वो हुडा नहीं, obviously can't expect him. He's also getting older like a Rohit Sharma or a Virat Kohli. But yeah, हुडा ठीक है, अभी कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है तो you have to go ahead with हुडा. Also good that these guys are continuing with आयुष बदोनी. I mean उनका इतना कुछ impact नहीं रहा है. I don't know क्या plan है आयुष बदोनी का. If you guys can explain कि what is the vision when it comes to this youngster called आयुष बदोनी. Looks promising, but then has he delivered to his promise? I don't know. कुछ लाइट डालेंगे तो समझ में आएगा मुझे.
Jimmy, if you have anything about Ayush Bidoni, you want to say anything?
No, I think, I mean, look, I know very well how he got into LSG. I don't want to bring that up. He's associated with a certain former India player who had a very, very high profile role with the franchise. But uske aage, they obviously see something in him, which they back. But क्या ये छठा मैच है? 5 मैच खेल चुके हैं अब तक बदोनी. 150. Yes, you can say यार वो थोड़े minor uncapped player category में आते हैं. आप उनसे expect नहीं कर सकते हो. But look at the other guys in that minor uncapped thing. You have Shashank, you have Ashutosh Sharma जो लगातार 3 मैच में तकरीबन 200 की स्ट्राइक रेट से 30 रन मार चुके हैं. So if you put Ayush Badoni in that category, it's been a pretty flat season for him.
Yeah,
but again,
yeah.
Who do they have? They don't have anyone else. Na, to क्या करें?
They're out of options. But Jamie, one big name here, which everybody is talking about on social media, Shamar Joseph. He finally gets his maiden IPL cap. How excited are you to see Shamar Joseph? We all remember the Test series and what he did with his red ball in his hand. But as you have been saying for years, and we have been discussing in this IPL is a different ball game altogether. It's a different league. The pressure is next level. I'm not saying obviously West Indies is Australia Test series in West Indies is a big pressure situation, but how excited are you to see Shamar Joseph in the IPL?
Just because of what he did and that whole fantastic backstory, of where he comes from. We've already discussed this at the auction day, so I won't go there. उस लिहाज से देखें और जो उस बंदे ने अपनी पहली डेब्यू टेस्ट में एक तो पहली बॉल में स्टीव स्मिथ को आउट किया, बोल के गया कि मैं स्मिथ को आउट करूंगा, किया. उसके बाद to win a match, I mean they've not won in Australia for I think 25 something years. Fantastic. उसके बाद his celebrations, jumping around the ground, then his statement ke I'll always put the maroon over franchise cricket. All that put together, it's good to see him. But to be very honest, I don't know what his T20 stats are. I'd heard of him before his debut. I watched his 2 test matches. Brilliant. एक और जोसेफ है जो एक और फ्रेंचाइज के लिए खेल रहे हैं. उन्होंने भी शायद अपने पहले मैच में 5-6 विकेट लिए थे. तब भी बहुत शोर शराबा हुआ था. That typical thing about West Indies revival. आज कहाँ है शमार जोसेफ? नंबर 10 टीम के साथ हैं. 11 में नहीं है. Sorry, Azari Joseph. I'm just saying it's very, rather than say let's look forward, I'd rather be very cautious when it comes to West Indies players. पिछले 20 साल में, I mean we all know, हर साल में 2-3 आते हैं और ये future है, but do they last? Unfortunately, no. So I would love for him to do well, but I've gotten worked up so many times seeing West Indies talent और कुछ होता नहीं है. So I just want to be a bit sober. I wish him well, but 4 overs in the IPL, I think he's much, much bigger than that. What he stands to do for his nation, his country, I'd be much more satisfied to see him do well there as opposed to one match in the IPL.
Yeah. Exactly. And
The big thing
yeah, Taus.
about Shamar is the good thing about Shamar that the way he's come up, the backstory that Jamie Bhai was talking about, and all we know. I mean, he's kind of a tough guy because uh, cricket tough guy can only survive in IPL. Tough guys, people who can absorb the situation in this kind of cricket, franchise cricket. क्योंकि अगर आप कंट्री के लिए खेल रहे हैं तो भी वो आपको एक सिंपैथी रहती है, बट फ्रेंचाइज क्रिकेट खेलते हैं या आईपीएल खेलते हैं तो देर आर नो सिंपैथीज वेदर यू आर अ रूकी or whether you're an experienced guy. So he will know in his first match. क्योंकि I was just looking at the stats. Let's take cricket में at least 2 matches, 2 wickets. T20 क्रिकेट में उनके 2 मैच 0 wickets. तो मतलब it's too early, too small of figures to understand what kind of a bowler he must be. But then, you know what is needed in T20 cricket for a fast bowler. I mean, we have seen Santoki, who has impressed in CPL, who came from to Mumbai Indians. He was quite an impressive bowler when he played those league cricket with those slower one cutters. He had everything in his armory for a typical T20 cricket. But where is he now? He's disappeared. Alzari Joseph, he impressed in Mumbai Indians, got a 5 wicket haul. And then where is he now? He's giving away, leaking those runs. So Shamar Joseph can do one thing. He can seek some inspiration, seek some lessons from them. From these two guys and other West Indian fast bowlers. कौन है West Indian fast bowlers? आप देखेंगे overall fast bowlers West Indian नहीं चलते हैं यहाँ पर, ज्यादा चलते हैं कौन? बल्लेबाज, batters. I would say they rule the roost in IPL. It's not the fast bowlers. So Shamar shouldn't be disappointed if he has a bad start because he might get his chances 2-3 matches. जैसे किसको मिला था अभी recently South African bowler, I forgot his name, बफाका. 2 मैच मिला, 2 मैच में 2 या 3 मैच बैक टू बैक नए लड़के थे 19-year-old और potential भी था. People were talking about him, but then what happened? He was dropped after 3 games. I hope he's not disappointed or with whatever happened. Shamar के लिए मैं भी यही कहूंगा, but 24-year-old, he's seen a lot, so he will see through, and I hope he performs here in this game because debut is very special. और अगर यहाँ पर आप अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दे तो आपकी जो रोड है इजी होती जाएगी. You will understand the game, and the most important thing is understand the wickets. How are you going to bowl on those kind of wickets? So if you have variations, use that. Pace से कोई काम नहीं चलेगा, बीच में डाल सकते हैं फास्ट बॉलर.
Yeah, and obviously the excitement is there for Shamar Joseph उनको देखने के लिए कि वो obviously second innings में bowl करेंगे because LSG is batting first. Well, the match is about to start and we'll end with whatever we end with. We know it's the prediction time जो हम हर बार करते हैं. Jamie is here, Taus is here. Prediction सही हो रहे हैं. कल दोनों के prediction सही हुआ. पंजाब last ball throw, last over thriller गया, but Rajasthan eventually won the game. Jamie, LSG KKR match at Eden Gardens. Who's winning this match?
KKR, and I think we're in for another thriller.
Last over thriller, I guess Jamie is predicting with KKR as winners. Taus bhai,
मैं आज ऑपोजिट करूंगा. जेबी भाई का थोड़ा कॉन्टेस्ट करेंगे, मजा आएगा. LSG बिकॉज मोहसिन खान इज बैक यार. आई लव हिज बॉलिंग यार. उसके पास वैरायटी जो है. Oh, not just because of Mohsin Khan, but they have a good lineup, and I hope they live up to the potential. I mean, सब बैटिंग भी है, but करना है खाली वहाँ पर, और कुछ नहीं है.
well, nice. We finally
playing at home. KKR.
Finally have two different teams at prediction from Jamie and Taus. This will be interesting. Tomorrow will we catch up with you, or rather for the second match.
You can't be safe, yaar. You can't play safe. Come on.
Acha, prediction.
Can't play
I have a
safe.
feeling. No, I have a feeling KKR might win this match. Home ground advantage plus the batting lineup that they have. I don't think LSG's batting lineup can match up to that firepower. But then again, obviously, कल की prediction मेरी सही नहीं हुई. Rajasthan won the match. I had a feeling Punjab will, but it's Punjab. वो eventually हर्षल पटेल के एक over आता है. मैं भूल जाता हूँ. मैं हर्षल पटेल bowling करेंगे. But yeah, it would be a very interesting match to see. We'll see you before the second game begins, and when this game is ending, me and Taus bhai will be at the Wankhede. We'll connect with you right from the Wankhede for the MI versus CSK game to build up for that match. Also, it's the El Clasico with new leaders at helm. It's Hardik Pandya's Mumbai Indians versus Ruturaj Gaikwad CSK. It's not Rohit Sharma or MS Dhoni's respective teams. Two amazing games for in store for us for Sunday. So thank you so much to all our viewers. Do enjoy these games. Do subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Taus. We'll see किसकी prediction सही होती है. Until then, please enjoy the IPL and do subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. Thank you.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।